In a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Sci podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking old.
You're still act. You're still bad.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement. The Have You Seen It podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across from me is the one and only Cash Kraus. But before we begin, you guys can please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. It really does help grow our channel. We couldn't do it without you guys. We're almost to 10,000 subscribers.
God,
Halfway.
unbelievable.
Yeah. We're almost at 9.5 thousand, so we're getting there within a month.
We need the final push.
We need that final push to 10.
10,000, we can finally retire.
That's not how it works. That's not the milestones.
I thought you received some kind of check, some kind of settlement.
Still have not. Still not sound any check. Okay. Hopefully when we hit that 10 mil mark,
okay, then we can retire.
They can give us, like $10, $15
at
money.
least.
That'd be nice.
For 4 years of work, you would hope they would give us a little kickback.
You would hope. But is it work when you're having fun?
Absolutely not. It's never work. You never work in a day in your life.
Right. That's what they say. Nice hat, by the way. Just noticed it.
Yeah, what hat am I wearing?
The Jurassic Park.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I know you have so many.
So many hats, but yeah, I did get this in the actual Jurassic Park in Universal Studios.
Before it,
Yeah, before that whole dinosaur thing went bad.
Yeah.
Before it went south, I got out of there.
That's
but I did get some merch. But we're not here to talk about Jurassic Park.
No,
we're here to
we're
talk about Invincible season 1, episode 7.
Yes.
Second to last episode.
We need to talk.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yes, it is. But also the title of this episode.
Yes, we need to talk. Not a lot of talking got done in this episode.
I think they tried, just kept getting interrupted with some punches, some screams.
We got to go.
Death.
Episode 6, we saw, we just glazed over, but episode 6 saw Debbie pretty much confirm that Omni-Man killed all the Guardians.
Yep.
She took his suit to Rosenbaum, who is Omni-Man's best friend slash suit maker.
Art
Rosenbaum. He does, he pretty much confirms that he killed him and attacked first.
Yeah, that's rough.
Debbie and Omni-Man ended up getting a fight because Debbie got a little sauce. Of course, you find out your husband killed 6 people.
Right.
I'm going to have a drink, too.
And that's like killing Justice League, Guardians of the Globe.
Right.
They're supposed to protect Earth.
Yes.
My husband is a monster. So the wine, understandable.
Omni-Man pretty much says, trust me. He says, I did kill him. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
You caught me red-handed. I actually massacred every one of them.
Yeah. But you got to trust me. But never says why.
Nope.
And so Debbie's kind of like, okay, I trust you.
Sure, I trust you.
And she's like walking backwards.
Up the stairs. Yeah. Drunkenly.
Totally. We're cool.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
in the car. Like, I'm
just fucking turns into a Kyle, punches the drywall. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
But yeah, so things are getting bad. She goes to look for the guard or for the GDA.
Yes.
And she does find the GDA.
She does.
And Cecil says, yeah, I knew he killed him. So she's pissed about that, too. I think she slaps Cecil.
Slaps the shit out of him.
Rightfully so.
Well, he should have told her.
Yeah, she was living with a fucking serial killer.
Yeah, mass murderer.
But Omni-Man kind of gets a little suspicious. What's going across the street? Did I see the blinds flicker? Now I think of it, never met those neighbors.
Yeah, those neighbors were awfully quiet. Never put 2 and 2 together until today.
He goes in there. Poor Donald. Number 2 in command of the GDA, Cecil's.
I was really Donald Ferguson. I was really starting to love this
good
man.
guy, not a power,
Appreciate him.
A paper pusher.
He was.
But,
a trained assassin. Too.
Absolutely, in a way.
He dodged a few of those Omni-Man punches.
But Omni-Man goes through those GDA like SWAT members.
He does.
pretty easily.
Yeah, and
That was a
that scene
brutal
was
scene,
brutal,
yeah.
dude. He was ripping him in half. The one guy's like crawling away. He's like,
Nope.
smashes his skull in, blood everywhere.
But like we said, he grabs Donald by the spine. And Donald, in the last big balls move.
It was an honor serving you, sir.
Yeah.
It hits the nuke button, blows up the house.
Not the nuke. It didn't blow up the neighborhood.
Well,
yeah, he killed tons of civilians. Yes. No, it just blows up his house, but it does nothing to Omni-Man.
No.
But it does maybe give him a slightly quicker death.
Yeah. Which I would have taken.
I would
have
taken too. Yeah.
If someone grabs my
as soon as
spine,
I saw him at
as
soon as I saw him at the door, I'm pressing.
hitting the button. Yeah, because you're not escaping that.
No.
You're just not.
And Omni-Man's very upset people were spying on his family.
Yeah, and
rightfully so.
More importantly, him.
Yeah,
because we come to find
not
out
really
that
his family.
Yeah, he's got an ego here. This guy's insane, egomaniac.
Exactly. We also got to get a very important robot who we remember is deformed. I can't remember his real name ever, but he's deformed.
Rudy.
Rudy, right? Yeah, Rudy. Rudy, what? He had a last name too.
Rudy something. I don't know.
But wasn't he part of the Guardians at some point or something? And he got fucked up. Somehow.
Yeah.
But he's having the Mauler twins. It's pretty funny because they're cloning, and when they find out what the clone is, it's Rex. You know, Rex
Explode.
But
Yeah,
like
because he's taking DNA from everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he gets in the body, and he gets like some kind of super chip or something. I can't remember, but he ends up betraying the Mauler twins.
And actually, a really touching, beautiful scene between Rudy, the deformed, abnormal body, and the actual Rudy, which is the clone.
This was so interesting how they did the clone, how they like wrote the cloning in and the worlds to it, where it's like it's you.
It is you, but it's a copy of your brain, not you specifically. So your essence doesn't get transferred over. But it's just a direct
exactly. But if it was an exact copy of your body, you wouldn't know, and that's why it's. Yeah. It kind of explains why the Mauler twins are always like, oh, and you're the clone. They're not doing it to be like, I'm the original. Yeah. They don't know. Yeah. And even it's so, they really thought it through. Because even when you're the one that presses the button and when he wakes up, you as soon as it gets mixed up, you don't know which one is you. It's exactly you. So it's not a clone. It's pretty much transferring you, making a copy. It's really weird how they did it.
It was cool though, because and then the Mauler bros, or Mauler twins, whatever, we're kind of explaining that. But in your guys' case, you do know who the clone is.
Yeah, and they're like, that could be trouble. Yeah. He's like, because they even kind of explained that it's better not to know who the original is.
For your own sanity.
Exactly. Yeah. And you never expect to like see that side of the Mauler twins to where like they're kind of upset about it. Yeah. They're like, it kind of hurts every time you got to do it. But yeah, again, this show's so good with the writing. You know, even these stupid Mauler twins who you thought you weren't going to see after the first episode. No.
I've enjoyed them, though.
So do I. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're fucking smart as all hell.
They are
smart. And strong, too.
Yeah, very smart.
But Robot, being a prick, he ends up betraying the Mauler.
Of course. Yeah, they can't let those back. They're too smart.
They are too smart.
Cecil should have captured them. I don't know why he's wasting their talents in a prison cell.
I know.
It should be a Sinclair thing where you're taking these guys and learning how to clone people and copying people properly.
Well, Cecil does know how to clone people, and we assume.
Right.
So he does know that technology already. But yeah, they're smart. I love when they're fighting with Robot and like on the run, they're like making fucking weapons and shit. And they're throwing
the thing is about being a clone, you know exactly what the other one's thinking.
Exactly, because you're thinking the same thing. That's it's cool. It's a cool thought process. But eventually though, it's a stalemate. Robot ends up having to leave
because he gets a call. And let's put it this way: Omni-Man is kind of losing his cool a little bit. You would say,
yeah, they're getting a call. I'm like, Robot, you gotta get down there. But it's funny though. In like any other show, they would have glazed just right over the fact. I mean, it would have been right over the fact that he looks exactly like Rex. But in this show, Rex is like,
hey,
what the fuck? Yeah, why do you look like me? He keeps yelling it, and no one else like wants to address it. But Rex is like, what's going on?
And the reason why he did it to look like Rex was because he knew Monster Girl thought that Rex was a good-looking guy.
Yeah, exactly. But
obviously Rex had nothing to do with her because she is the appearance of like a 12-year-old.
Right? Yeah, so that's why Robot made Rex in a version that's like a 12-year-old.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's still fucked up.
Well, but here's the thing. I do have to give a little bit. You got to give a little grace to Rudy, though. I mean, if you're this fucked up little abnormal thing,
I don't ask him. I feel like Rex.
You don't have to ask.
You gotta ask.
No, you don't have to ask.
You can't clone me. It's my body.
Me. If I found out there was a 12-year-old me because some guy was like,
that's like,
I'd be like, all right, that's cool. I understand the circumstance.
I don't know. Not if you find out that guy's a fucking prick, Rudy.
Rudy's not necessarily a prick. Do we know? Do we know?
I unfortunately do know. Rudy, he's not a good guy. And the fact that just knowing that he betrayed the Mahler twins and he didn't ask, you find out, you get little hints that he's not the good guy you think he is.
Well, he'll probably be a villain next season.
I believe it does come to that at some point. And he becomes what I think. I haven't read that far in the comics at all, but what I think is like, he's going to become the big bad at one point. He's a super fucking genius for one.
He is.
And now he's in a 12-year-old's body. He's got endless power.
To grow.
He's got endless power.
Develop.
But yeah, you realize that we've gotten hints through the entire thing that he's kind of a prick, how he's been setting up this team to essentially fail multiple times just so they can quote unquote be stronger in the end. But I think it's all going to come crumbling down for Robot.
Yeah.
You know, who wants to be on a team with a guy? He's taking your blood when you don't even know it. I can't trust this fucker.
Well, yeah.
But he does. They go back to the Guardians because, like you said, shit's kind of in the fan here, and we kind of need a leader on this one.
Well, in Omni-Man is just looking for Mark.
He does. He even goes and kind of harasses William.
Mm-hmm. That was scary because I actually thought he was going to explode William's head. I really did. I thought at some point he was just going to punch his face in.
Yeah.
Because he flies down, breaks the concrete, and it's like a very tense scene. And then Omni-Man just puts his hand on top of the car. And it's just smashed. William's like,
Can we just talk about J.K. Simmons' voice acting though? Is so fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
So good, man.
He's a great Omni-Man.
Yeah, they didn't pull. I mean, they spent a lot of money to get these voice actors, and they are all just fucking perfect. When J.K. Simmons starts to lose it and starts to yell, it's like you said, it's very tense,
super tense.
When he's talking to William, it's fucking tense. And all that is it's voice acting. Man. That's all it is. But you can feel the tension in his voice when he's like, where is William? Or where is Mark? And William, the prick, he fucking rats him out. Although he doesn't know right now what things.
And
to be fair, I'd be scared as well.
You have two options.
And it's his dad. You don't think his dad's going to go kill him.
He's going to go kill him either. Yeah, and you have two options. You either tell the dad where the sun is,
or
you get
throws your car into the sun with you in it.
Yes, and you hit it. You hit the atmosphere, and you fucking incinerate. Yeah.
But yeah, he did. He ended up telling, because Mark is very desperate right now. He's talking with Eve. We didn't really talk about it. That's a whole side plot. Eve is living in the forest now, helping
on her own. She's a
indigenous
humanitarian,
people.
I guess. I don't know.
She's just helping. She lives in the Amazon or something. But Mark goes to talk to her to get some good advice. Exactly. Yes. But I believe Omni-Man goes and finds... he finds Mark at Eve's place, right?
No, he doesn't find him. Remember that Kaju. Remember the kaiju.
The kaiju. Yeah, that's a cool scene too. Yeah, I forgot that. So Cecil, because Cecil
first Cecil shows up and he does the teleporting thing. As he's trying to have a conversation with Omni-Man, it's not going over well.
Omni-Man's just trying to grab him, break his fucking head off. Yeah.
Rip his head off and then, rip the body in half.
Exactly.
As Omni-Man does. And then after that conversation, he sends in the Sinclair bots.
Oh, right. Yeah. We get Sinclair, who is fucked up still, because remember Mark Grayson just slapped and destroyed his entire face. He's in like a neck brace. He's got just that slap, his teeth are all broken out. He's fucked him up for sure. It was like this little tiny slap. But yeah,
I love Debbie asked Cecil, "Who are they?" And they go, "Dead soldiers serving their country one last time."
That's a wild thing.
That's dark too, though.
Obviously, you can't. Oh yeah,
because you're already saying that they're dead soldiers serving their country one last time. You're like,
brutal. Yeah. And they do put up a little bit of a fight.
They do, in all fairness. They're biting.
Gnawing. They can't break through.
Makes her a bit of a nuisance for Omni-Man, who's increasingly agitated.
To be fair, did nothing to stop him. Just made him way more angry. And I don't know if it was the right move.
It's like the Hulk.
I don't
You don't
know
want to see him while he's angry.
I think we should have started out with the kaiju.
Yeah, I think so.
But that was cool. They took this pretty much every time Omni-Man defeated someone. Cecil would come in, sweep him up, and preserve him, and then kind of like fuck with their genes and make him more powerful. So they released that giant monster squid thing to fight Omni-Man, and it's kicking Omni-Man's ass.
It is. It's doing a good job because he took out the pain receptors and juiced it up on basically. Yeah.
But and this sucks because at this point you really want Omni-Man to lose.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you see Mark come in,
and
you're
Eve
like,
come in. Yeah, and you're like, Mark, this not the time.
I know where this is going. And he fights the fucking kaiju.
With his dad.
Defeats it, barely. And now it's bad.
Of course.
Not even that, but we get one more character who gets woken up, and that's the fucking Immortal. Oh,
and this is from the Mauler Bros.
He wakes
And the Mauler Bros are like trying to...
It's so funny. He died so angry and immediately woke up so angry. There was no kind of...
And I liked all the flashbacks, too, of like him in the history books. And then the Abraham Lincoln, he was John Wilkes Booth. I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, he's been around forever. It's so...
He was a Viking. He was a bunch of different
This is the perfect kind of character to where you don't need to go more in depth. It's that's hilarious just to leave it at that. That he's been through he's basically Wolverine.
Yes.
But with much more powers. I mean, he can fly and stuff. But as soon as he wakes up, it's 0 to 100.
It is.
Omni, you traitor. And he just fly. And somehow he knows exactly where Omni-Man
is, yeah.
But he comes in hot. Really gives him a good beating too. I thought maybe if anyone can do it, it's the Immortal. And
he put up a valiant effort.
He does.
But he also got his heart punched out again, but not before he poked old Omni-Man's eyes. Yeah.
Well, he gets chopped in half.
Yes.
And Mark sees this, and also news helicopters and
everyone, the whole world is watching right now.
And Mark is like,
Immortal get cut in half by Omni-Man.
Yeah, and he's still like, even when he's like fucking, he's still like fighting him. The guy's a tough bastard.
Tough old cookie.
Probably lasted around 30 seconds.
Right. It's like a chicken. They run with their head cut off, but eventually that body.
But I love the more. He's got like big mutton chop. He looks like he's like right out of the 1800s. Yep. You traitor. And he beats the shit out of him, but again, chopped in half. You can't fight much after you lose your bottom half. But he did poke his eyes a little bit. There's some irritation in the eyes for sure.
Oh, for sure.
They're a little red. That's going to cause some problems. But, Mark is very upset by this. Of course, he just killed the Guardian of the Galaxy. Not even that. Omni-Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Globe.
Damn, poor Chris Pratt.
I know. But not even that. But the entire time, the Immortal was like yelling, "You killed the
Guardians of the Globe." So everyone's hearing this.
Everyone's he's not. Yeah. He's not. And I'm even like, keep it down. Inside voices.
First up, what are you doing, motherfucker?
You're blowing my whole fucking thing here. But at this point, everyone knows Omni-Man is a straight up fucking villain.
Oh, for sure. A straight up.
Because he showed no remorse in killing the fucking Immortal. I'm sure people saw the Immortal. They're like, fuck, Immortal's back.
Yeah, like, cool. Maybe a tag team,
And then he immediately goes. But yeah, it's bad news for sure.
It's very bad news. And this is kind of where the episode ends. I don't want to spoil anything.
I don't want to spoil anything. And I was right.
Yeah, 8 gets... I'll just say this. For a little teaser, it gets fucking wild.
Yeah.
It was probably one of the
crazier than this,
ending episodes I've ever seen in television.
Yeah, for sure.
Where it's like, oh my God, it's heart-wrenching at times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's insane.
It's a tough one to watch, but it's so good, man. This whole show is so good.
And I'll bring it up again, renewed for season 2 and 3 already by Prime Video. Yeah, and after episode 8, how do you not?
Yeah, well, they did it after episode 7. After this episode, they announced it. Yeah, I'm guessing they pulled huge numbers for this episode. Probably. And they're like, let's announce it now. Let's fucking greenlight it. Yeah, hopefully they get it made right now.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take 4 years to get season 2. Hopefully they can do one season a year. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Like The Boys. Don't they do have The Boys?
Yeah, The Boys. They've been pretty impressive with that. They've been doing about one every 12 to 15 months. Which
I say keep doing these weird kind of offhanded superhero.
I like it. I got to be honest. It's starting to surpass like Marvel and stuff. I'm starting to get more excited about Prime Video superhero stuff than I am, this.
It's also, it's all very adult and very grounded, and there's so many comic books like that they can pull out, and it's not under the Marvel banner, so you can do fucking anything. But I love it. Episode 8,
absolutely. That'll be
season finale.
Next. That'll be next tomorrow, everyone. So tune in. This was episode 7. We need to talk season 1 of Invincible. If you guys like what you're seeing here, please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Krause, and until next time.
Bye.